So I'm going to run through one example of a simultaneous equation. A simultaneous equation is where you have two letters that you don't know what their values are. So x and y, s and t, or whatever. It's usually x and y. And you can only to find the values of x and y if you've got two equations. You solve them simultaneously, which means at the same time. So for example, if you had 3x plus 2y equals 4, and 4x plus 5y equals 17. Now the first thing you do, I'll give you the steps here on these equations, is you multiply by the opposite first term number. Okay? Multiply by the opposite first number. The second thing you do, easiest to change the signs on the bottom and subtract, and you get three sums. So you do all three sums, and 4 solve using algebra, and 5 sub in to find x. Okay, so I'm going to run through this. First, multiply by the opposite first number. So the first number here is 3 and that one's 4. So multiplying by the opposite first number, we multiply this by 4 and this by 3. And we get two new solutions. Okay, so you get 12x plus 8y equals 16, and 12x plus 15y is equal to 51. Okay, just that one's a wee bit far out. So that's 12x. Again, what you're actually doing is subtracting these two blue equations from each other. But it's handy if you say change the signs in the bottom. Because if you change the signs in the bottom, so that 12x becomes minus. This plus 15y becomes minus. And that 51 becomes minus 51. Just change the signs. If it's minus, make it plus. If it's plus, make it minus. And then look what you can do. You will get three sums, and you can just do them separately. So 12x minus 12x always disappears. 8y minus 15y is minus 7y, and 16 minus 51 is minus 35. So then to find y, the minus 7 comes across as divide. Do not take it across as plus. Minus 7 has been multiplied by the y. So it's minus 35 divided by minus 7, and a minus and a minus gives you plus, and 35 divided by 7 is 5. So we've got y equals 5. Okay, that's solving. That's doing the three sums and solving by algebra. And part 5 is sub that value in to find x. You can pick any of these equations. I always pick the top one. So we can just write out that equation there. And we've got 3x plus 2y. Now we know y is 5. 2 5s is equal to 4. So 3x plus 10 is equal to 4. The 10 comes across as minus. So 3x equal to minus 6. And then the 3 comes across as divide. So it's minus 6 divided by 3 is minus 2. And that's your two solutions. Y equals 5, x equals minus 2. You can try and put it into one of these other ones to see if it works. Well, 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. 5 times 5 is 25. Minus 8 plus 25 is 17. Okay? So that's how it works. And that's all simultaneous equations are.